My name is Jude Onyechi. I stand with Jibo.
Ọmọ wa ni Jíbọ́lá, ọmọ wa ni Jìbú. Ó ti ń ṣe tipẹ́tipẹ́ tá a ti ń rí.
I am Dr. Jemilade Longe and I stand with Jibo.
My name is Joy Doris. I stand with Jibo.
My name is Engineer Kunle Shamo. I stand with Jibo.
I'm Charles Honora. I stand with Jibo.
My name is Julie Itoa. I stand with Jibo.
My name is Sean Balogun. I stand with Jibo.
Alhaji Abdallah Bello. I stand with Jibo.
My name is Ajibola Akishete, popularly known as Jibo. I am married with kids. I am into logistics and I'm also into project management.
So I'm Dr. Jemilade Longe. I'm a resident on Lekki Scheme 2, a retired permanent secretary from Lagos State Government Service.
My first degree is mathematics from the University of Ibadan, and my second degree is from Cape Peninsula University, Communication Networks.
I've known Jibola before coming here. We stayed together at Omole Phase 2. And he's been a very straightforward person.
I also have some certifications in IT that is CCNA, CCNP.
Jibo is my neighbor and is like a very personal person to me. I've known Jibo for over 8 years now.
He has integrity. He has very high level of integrity. He has passion. And in today's Nigeria, you need someone to achieve anything in Nigeria. You need someone who is dedicated and has passion to serve.
I have been living in Lekki Scheme 2 since December 2017. By December, it will be 8 years.
I've lived in the estate for about 6 years now. And in that 6 years, I've known Jibo at least 5 out of those 6 years. He's someone who keeps to his word. You know.
I believe in fairness, justice, and I'm a very principled person. I'm passionate about things. I'm passionate about the community. I'm passionate about Lekki Scheme 2, most especially. Because this is where I live, this is where my kids live, and this is where I hope to stay and live till I'm very old.
At 2 a.m. you call Jibo, he comes around to meet your needs, and he won't rest until that need is met.
I've done so much for the scheme. I advocate for the scheme.
I came in some 7 years ago, but before then, I lived in Omole Phase 2. That's where I know Mr. Ajibola Akishete, who is contesting for the chairmanship of the estate.
Some time ago, Jibola came to me to indicate his, not even to indicate his interest, to urge me, to nudge me to be the chairman of this association in the next dispensation. That's 2025 to 2027. That was the main reason why he came, and I told him I was not running. And later, he came back after much persuasion, and when he discovered that I was not running, he indicated his interest. And I can tell you, he has my support 110%. He is somebody who will deliver, somebody has delivered.
Lestra is Lekki Scheme 2 Resident Association. It was incorporated in 2007 by our founding members, Mr. Bayo Ononuga, Alhaji Garba Mohammed, Chief Dele Brown, General Balogun, Dr. and Mrs. Denloye, Mr. Ifeanyi Ekenta, and Mr. Wale Ikosheru. Let me not also forget one of the founding members who was the initial chairman or the first chairman of Lestra. That is Mr. Audu Angulu. He's passed away now, but his legacy will always remain. Lestra scores value are promoting good neighborliness where residents can live in a happy neighborhood. I joined the Lekki Scheme 2 Resident Association sometime around 2019 when I met up with the late General Balogun, who took me to their first ever meeting in 2019. Then we had one of the brightest brains as chairman. I'm talking of Barrister George Adele, a complete gentleman, a man that everybody loved. He was there, he said, in fact, this power situation, he was the first person, or one of the first person that started tackling it. He led a protest in 2021 in the middle of COVID, and it was successful. Also, when he left in 2021, he became the estate or the resident elected Honorable Moses Kamaya, who took the successes of Barrister George Adele to another level. Moses Kamaya opened up the estates, made the estates a talking point in Lagos State. Beautiful. I'm lucky, or will I say lucky? I am privileged to have deputized Honorable Moses Kamaya. His leadership skills, top-notch, seasoned politician, seasoned businessman, wonderful man. Sometimes when I think of the shoes I'm going into, I just look up and say, I hope I'll be able to feel it properly. I know with people like them around, that's still around, they will guide me. But I know and I believe I'll take that successes to another level.
It has been a very nice, determined, and straightforward person since I know him. And when he became the vice chairman and the chairman of Power Committee for the estate, he didn't disappoint me. He's very resilient. Whatever he says he wants to do, he will do. And whatever he's made up his mind to achieve, he will achieve. For me, he's the best candidate for the chairman of the estate. And he has his experience. He has been the vice chairman. So it's just like a small promotion for him.
I moved into the scheme 2 years ago. So when I moved in, the first thing I noticed was the scheme had poor power supply. So it continued for some months, and when I started asking questions, people referred me to Mr. Jibola. That was the first time I met him.
Àgbà kan àníná ní ẹ́stéètì ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lóhùn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀ ni tí ó gbé ẹ́stéètì tiẹ̀ tó kú táìmọ̀ yẹlòmíì kó kúrò torí kò sí power, kò sí iná.
In this scheme, we used to have very high, very bad EKEDC power supply. You know, Jibo, before he became the chairman of the power committee, single-handedly on his own as a resident, you know, took it upon himself, followed up and followed through on everybody's individual complaints.
So one thing about Jibola is that he's very accessible, and he was able to tell me why we have power supply and the effort he's making to restore it. So I worked with him briefly up until the power station was commissioned in 2025. And one thing about Jibola is that he listens. Sometimes I can call him late in the night. Probably I have a power issue. Probably my transformer is down. Jibola always has a listening ear. And he's someone that has the energy to do the job. Jibola is someone that when he says he's going to do something, regardless of whatever obstacle or challenges he's facing, he will ensure it is done. Jibola is someone that knows how to communicate. He's someone that knows how to relate and engage people to achieve a common goal. We have seen it in how he delivered power within the scheme. And I believe that if given the opportunity as a chairman, he's going to do much more than we have seen.
Scheme 2 had a substation, but it was abandoned since 2004. It was when I got to Scheme 2 that I started pushing for the rehabilitation. I was made the chairman of the Power Committee late 2022-2023, a position I still hold on to now because of my performance. I had to bring in the Nigerian Electric Regulation Commission.
The predictor of somebody who will perform is not so much of the intentions, it's what that person has done in the past. And I can tell you from the track record of what Jibola has done in the past, everybody knows, even the estate, that he is a performer. He's not only a performer, he's altruistic, he's not selfish, he's selfless.
Promise is nothing. Track record is everything. How do you know somebody will do well in a position? It's not by intention. Intentions are good, but that's where it ends.
He's kind. He doesn't do things for his own self or his personal gain.
At 2 a.m. you call Jiblo, he comes around to meet your needs, and he won't rest until that need is met, until you can sleep, and that is Jiblo for you. So apart from that, he has the managerial. He's been the vice chairman of this current executive, which has done pretty well. And I can tell you, he's a team player. He's somebody who has access even to people in government. He has access to virtually everybody. He's somebody who can draw talents within the estate to actually make things work very well. So I recommend him fully, and I'm fully in support of his ambition, of his goal to be the next chairman of this wonderful and awesome estate that is fast developing.
My plan to tackle or to fix our deficit in infrastructure and flooding is simple. The major problem we have is our roads are bad, our drainages are blocked, our canal is uncompleted. What I will do, this scheme is a government scheme. We need the participation of the government, just like I did in the area of power, to come more into the scheme and fix it. We will persuade the government, we will partner with them, and they will come in to fix it.
You know, it takes someone with a lot of dedication, you know, to put in that kind of work and achieve. I believe Jibo is the best man for this role. His actions has said everything about him. He does what he says he will do. He's the man for the job.
Scheme 2 was commissioned under the Bola Tinubu regime when he was governor of Lagos State. Fantastic. The governor of Lagos State then is now the president. When I wrote a petition to NEC, the president was copied and he reacted to it. I told them very simple, or I asked them a very simple question. How would the president feel seeing that his legacy is being put to waste? That prompted them to act almost immediately. There were results, and thankfully, we are enjoying it now. He could adapt that method in fixing all our problems, such as road and flooding. The flooding is very simple. They have to fix the canal that goes all the way to Ikota and back. Once that is done, then flooding will be a thing of the past.
Now we're having 22 to 24 hours power supply now, thanks to Jibola. So, for me, he's my chairman, and I think for everybody, he's the chairman. They are expecting to give them the best.
Lekki Scheme 2 is a government scheme. I see no reason why we cannot apply for mobile police as strategic position to guard us. We are going to apply. We are going to write to the Inspector General of Police, the Commissioner of Police, so that these actions can be taken. We would also get professionals to handle our security. We will install CCTV where it's necessary. We would also erect gates at our borders. We have a few gates. My current ESCO has done a lot on gates, but we still have to do more. I will complete that part and install gates when necessary. Also, one of our biggest issues of security is we have a lot of people living in undeveloped plots. It might interest you that as an allotee, there's a law for you to develop your land within 2 years. I think we need to revisit that law.
I got to know Mr. Ajibola personally when armed robbers came to my house at Road 38. In fact, he was the first person that came impromptu to come and see me. I was scared of coming down. He was calling my line, telling me I should come downstairs. There's nobody outside. I should feel free. I should come downstairs. That he came with the police, what's it called? The police DPO at Ogombo and some other police officers. And he really showed concern. I appreciate it. In fact, he made me feel safe. And ever since then, he's been so good. Then when we also had issue with our transformer here on Road 14, I contacted him. He told me I should not worry, that some NEPA officers are working on some transformers that were bad in the estate and that he was going to bring them. Truthfully, he came with them and he fixed the transformer.
As big as Scheme 2 is, we do not have a polling unit. I've participated in 2 elections in Scheme 2. I have to walk as far as 2-3 kilometers to vote. We are going to make sure that this does not happen again. If we cannot get a polling unit before the 2027 election, believe me, we will get it before the 2031 election. I know it's a process. We have to write to INEC. INEC has to come and verify, and 2027 is around the corner. But we will write the government, we will write INEC. We will let them know that we need not just 1 polling unit, a minimum of 2 polling units in Scheme 2. This I will do. I will liaise with the House of Assembly member, the House of Rep member, and go as far as to the presidency. We will do this. I believe we will get a polling unit. Mark my words, I will do it under my reign.
He's so determined that anything he lays his hand on, he must accomplish it. Just like what he did for the power station, he accomplished that, and now we are all enjoying light power in Lekki Scheme 2 now. So Jibo is the man for this chairmanship.
Scheme 2 is a place where in Lagos you still feel fresh air, and you still feel you still see the greenery. There are very few places like that in Lagos. We will keep that. We will make sure we do not deviate from the original plan of Scheme 2. The government did a beautiful thing. I mean, you should have seen Scheme 2 some 20, 22 years ago. I saw it recently on social media. You'll be marveled. Street well tarred, street light working, everything working. We will go back to that. Under my reign, if elected as chairman, we will start moving towards that, where everything is serene, the drainage are clear. Scheme 2 will work. Scheme 3 will work for me, it will work for my neighborhood, it will work for every resident. Scheme 2 will be a place where my children will grow up and enjoy. It's a community.
So I want everybody to vote for Mr. Ajibola. In fact, this will be the first time I'll be casting a vote in Lekki Scheme 2, and that is because of Mr. Ajibola. I'm going to pay my estate dues to make me qualified for this voting.
The truth about it is that Jibo is a very courageous person, reliable person, a go-getter. So I'll tell you and I will infer that a vote for Jibo is a vote for power. A vote for Jibo is a vote for good infrastructure, good roads, etc. A vote for Jibo is a vote for safety, where you can sleep with both eyes closed. A vote for Jibo is a vote for growth. Lekki Scheme 2 will grow. A vote for Jibo is a vote for good leadership, a transparent leader, an all-inclusive leader, where I will listen and take advice from residents of the association. A vote for Jibo is a vote for unity.
Jimola ló lè ṣe.
I am Dr. Jemilade Longe, and I stand with Jibo.
My name is Jude Onyechi. I stand with Jibo.